When was the last time you took a step out of your comfort zone to do something that you've always wanted to do? What was your last trip or experience that lit you up and left you feeling transformed? I saw a quote that said, "I want to die with memories, not dreams," and it's carried with me through how I live my life, how I've built my business, and as I prepare to host my first creative retreat with a group of 13 new friends in the magical land of fire and ice. Well, hello. I am back from Iceland and I have not been able to stop thinking about it. So I put on my cozy Iceland sweater that I made for the trip. I've got my coffee and I thought I'd just share a little bit about it. This time last year, it was just barely an idea. And I've been home for a little over a week now and my heart is just so full. If you've been around, you know that I travel a lot, but I did not realize how much I needed a trip like this. This trip was all creatives and small business owners and other women who were just wanting to go on an adventure together. And the conversations that we had, the connections that I made, it just felt so powerful. And I feel like, as a solopreneur, as a small business owner, as a creative, that life can be really lonely. It can be very freeing, but it can also be really lonely because not everyone really understands what you're doing. There's challenges that we face that not a lot of people get. And so being in a room with all of these women, going on this awesome adventure together and just getting to chat about all this stuff was something that was so needed. I truly feel transformed and I honestly can't wait to go on another one. But before we do that, let's just take a look back and head to Iceland.
Are you happier now, love? Still wander the city streets. It's getting easier with love. It's getting easier with love. As dawn breaks the darkness, a new day begins. I feel cold and heartless. I've run myself thin. Like the distant star, have you traveled far? I miss you in my arms. You're like my lucky charm. Are you happier now, love? Still wander the city streets. It's getting easier with love.
Good morning. We're in Iceland. It's crazy because the sun doesn't rise till 10:30. So the sun is just now coming up. So it's kind of trippy. We've been joking. It's like we ride at dawn. So cheers to slow mornings. But our local guide is super cute. Thor. He's awesome. And I finally got to wear my sweater. So yeah, but I'm so excited to bring you along on my first retreat.
Rating and conquering and I'm conquering land. So there was suddenly happens the water seeps down, runs on top of those old lava layers in theory. So you know that the crust of our planet consists of plates and they are moving in freeze up the crack of the times of Iceland.
Like, you can do 4K, and there's a gimbal.
Good morning! We're here in Iceland. We're here at Thingvellir National Park. We got in last night, we got in yesterday super early in the morning and just had the day to explore in Reykjavik. Everyone is so awesome and it's been so cool getting to know everybody on the trip. I still can't believe we're here. But we're on like a little road trip, so I'm gonna bring you along. And we have all the workshops planned out. Everyone's loving the workbook so far. But yeah, we're here. I didn't even mention this earlier, but the sun rises at like 10:30 and it rises for a really long time. So if you look right now, it's 11:30 in the morning and it's still rising, but it's so cool. He's like, camera shy. Have they? Yeah, I don't think we're too far today. Look at this. That they talked about. So beautiful. Are you seeing this rainbow right now in the waterfall? It's so magical.
Okay. Should we dance?
Yeah! We're dancing. You gotta finish. D, getting it? Yeah, D! Amazed. It is just every angle, every photo is so beautiful. It's magic. It looks so good, you guys.
Said and he sees what's about to happen, so he kicks the horse down the valley there, right? Fast, and they hear the troll woman coming chasing after him. And they hear the boom.
Good morning. Last night was so lovely. It's crazy that we've all only been hanging out together for like 2 days, not even 2 days. It was so fun. I don't know. It just, everybody is getting along so well. We had our first workshop. I was not expecting to get emotional, but I probably cried like 3 times. And I don't know, it just feels surreal still that this is happening, that, well, I've been trying to change my mindset around it and say I was able to make this happen. I created this trip and people came and it feels incredible. After our dinner and workshops last night, we all just gathered in someone's room and like pulled oracle cards, and it just felt so like, I don't know, this is like girlhood, you know? Not to be cheesy, but yeah, so it's
10 in the morning, close to 10 in the morning, and it's just, the lighting here is so trippy. But we're at one of these waterfalls. We're kind of doing a bunch of stops and driving to a really cute little farmhouse tonight. And yeah, I don't know. I feel surreal. Oh, look, ice.
Oh, it is quick. Video.
I know I've been saying this every day, but this is so magical. Cannot even comprehend this right now. It's insane. It's magical. It looks fake. It's seeing things like this that just make you realize how small and you're just a speck in the universe, you know?
Looking back on the footage, I realized how little I actually talked to the camera, and a big part of that was just I wanted to be as present as possible, and I just let myself truly get absorbed in the trip. So there's actually a lot of parts of the trip that will just live in my memory. There were a couple of places where we didn't even bring our phones because we just wanted to be in the moment, like a lot of the lagoons and the hot springs that we got to experience. And at the time of the trip, there's so much upheaval going on, and there still is, but I think while we were there, I was like, I know there is this craziness happening. I don't even want to know right now because we're here. So let's experience this together. And really one of the biggest takeaways I had was we need community more than ever. And I'm grateful that I let myself get absorbed into our community while we were on the trip. And it was just another reminder too that so much of life happens offline and that we all need to take breaks and to just be, you know what I mean? But this trip was so great and I know I will never forget it. Oh, I don't even remember the last time I talked to the camera, but it's been an amazing first few days. And I can't even describe how it feels because there's just a certain incredible energy and magic that happens when people are all together in one room sharing about their journeys and their businesses and their creative life. Or the other night we had a really amazing mastermind session all about just celebrating wins or challenges from the last year and just talking about what we've been going through as individuals and small business owners. And not everyone on the trip is a small business owner, but it seems like there is just a through line in what everyone has experienced. And I don't know, I'm feeling so grateful. I still can't believe that this trip is happening, and I'm just trying to enjoy it and be present. So I haven't been talking to the camera as much or filming as much. I keep forgetting to film, to be honest. But tonight we went to this amazing place called the Sky Lagoon, and we were in the lagoon and it was sunset, and it's just all these different pools, and then there's this ritual, a 7-step ritual where you go into like a cold plunge, and then you go into a sauna that like overlooks the ocean, and then there's like a cold mist and a sugar scrub and then a steam bath, and then while we're hanging out in the outside lagoon overlooking the ocean, the northern lights happen. And everything about this week has felt so magical, and seeing the aurora for the first time in that location with this group of women, and I feel like we've all just connected in such a short period of time. And you know, it's just been so amazing what people are sharing, what I've been sharing and have felt while being here and teaching these workshops and things like that, and just going through this experience together. And I don't even want to say teaching workshops, it's more just like I'm facilitating, because what makes the workshops come to life is everyone's participation, and this group has just been so wonderful. And I keep telling them I am just so grateful that they decided to come on my first ever retreat like this, and it just feels surreal, you know. So I don't know, I'm not articulating well right now, but we've had a really big few days, and we've done so much and seen so much stuff, and experienced so much. And we've been staying at these cute little farmhouses, and they cook there. But we've been on the move. It's basically been a road trip. So we've been on the move every single night, which has been kind of fun, experiencing all this stuff and just seeing the country. We haven't even had downtime, because after we do our sessions every night, we've all just been staying and hanging out and just chatting and hanging out together, you know, like it's been really amazing. And I wish you were here to experience this. But tonight, checking off the bucket list of seeing the aurora, I just can't believe that happened. And we even said, it was one of those where like we're in the lagoon and we're like, oh my god, wouldn't it be cool if we saw it tonight? We've been going out and checking every night, and tonight we were even in the lagoon and like, do you think we'd be able to see it here? And we're like, no, there's too much light pollution where we are right now. And then they came and they appeared, and it was like, I don't know, it was like seeing magic happen. I can really just see the ancient people looking up into the sky and being like, yeah, those are the gods coming down to earth. And the Icelandic people are so friendly and so kind. The experience seeing this country has been incredible. And I've been here before. Like, I was here in the summer, maybe 8 years ago, but I don't know, this winter experience is something completely unique and almost indescribable. So yeah, but I'm gonna go to bed and we have much more to see and do tomorrow.
I think the biggest thing I've learned on this journey is that building your dream means breaking your own trail or taking the leap to make that dream happen. I think a lot of people feel stuck or lost because they keep waiting for the opportunity to arise, or for things to be the right time, or that they can start doing things once this happens. But the reality is, those dreams, those plans, those goals won't happen until we take the first step, and it's really up to us to take action and build that dream. Creating this trip to Iceland has been more than I could have ever imagined, and I'm so glad I took that leap to start this part of my journey.
cuties. We are staying at the most adorable farmhouse tonight. The rooms are insane, and these horses are so magical. They're so cute.
Easy rider on the highway. Station wagon going slow. Windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio. It is easy now to see you with your hand out on the wind. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Pink azaleas by your driveway. Shade our leisurely goodbyes. In your terry cotton sweater, with your arms sweeping the sky. It was then I had a knowing. You were waving till the bend.
I feel like I have been the most terrible vlogger. I haven't talked to you at all, but we are back in Reykjavik. It is our last night here in Iceland. Actually, it's the last night of the trip. I'm staying an extra night tomorrow night, but I've been trying to be present because this has just been the most amazing trip. Every day we're getting up early, we're doing all this stuff, and then we've just been staying up late every night just talking, and I'm probably really sleep deprived. I've been going to bed so late every night and getting up early, but it's kind of like one of those, I just want to soak it all in and be here for all of the people who came on this trip with me. And we've just been, I don't know, it's also just given me so much insight into my own journey and, you know, how I want to move forward with the trips and other aspects of my business even. And I'm learning just as much being here and doing this as I hope the other people that are on the trip are too. So I don't know, it's just been so amazing. I can't even, my brain's not really even processing it right now. It's just kind of like, this is happening and my brain's not really even processing it right now. It's just being present and being here. But holy moly, last night we stayed at this amazing horse farm and the owners are horse breeders. And she just made the most incredible home-cooked family-style meal at the farmhouse for us, and then we had the most beautiful accommodations and we all just got to hang out. And the craziest storm blew in. It felt like being north of the wall, if you know what I mean. And we were like, this is Iceland, this is the Arctic, you know. But I mean, where I could like lean back and the wind was holding me up kind of. So we ended up having to switch some things on the itinerary around a little bit today, and most of it was just to get here safely from where we were back to Reykjavik. But you know, it's part of the traveling. And honestly, we've packed so much in, and our guide has even been adding extra things to the itinerary. So we've just been on the go. So it was really nice to have kind of a more mellow day where we can all just hang and talk and chill. And we got some delicious soup and bread at the farmhouse too. So it's truly been amazing. I don't know if I've ever been on a trip like this before, but I'm about to go meet up with everyone again before we go to dinner, and yeah.
There are so many paths you can take, so many ways you can move through life, but I hope you're able to create one that makes you feel truly alive, is aligned with your values, and taking you on a journey where you can keep learning and growing. I'm so grateful that you're part of mine.
'Cause you gotta let